face my fears, can't deny it. Quite terrifying, but so nowhere can I run. It's not my time, but I'm up to bat. I'm only here now because of one man. I have spent my years trying to prepare myself for this, but there's no way I could imagine vivid pictures from my past. Give me some peace, the sounds of hell around me, and I can't sleep. Days begin to seem like years. They are all the same. Won't somebody please roll the credits? Replaying the same damn scene, reliving the past. I pray that yesterday will become a tomorrow.
Tattoo, he races cars. Tattoo, he turns left. Tattoo is the best. Tattoo, he doesn't believe in corn. Riley Reid is his favorite porn. Tattoo, he's cool as fuck. Tattoo, he's a juggalo. Tattoo, he is the best. Tattoo, he doesn't believe in corn. Riley Reid is his favorite porn. Riley Reid is his favorite porn. Tattoo, he's cool as fuck. Tattoo, he's a juggalo. Tattoo, he is the best. Tattoo, he wants to know how magnets work. Tattoo, he drives so fast. Tattoo, he drives so fast. Tattoo is badass. Tattoo, he races cars. Tattoo, he turns left.
Yo, what's going on, you beautiful motherfuckers? I hope you guys are having a great night and you guys are ready for a fucking show tonight. We're here for the iRacing Super Late Model Tour. It's a year-long series in iRacing that mimics a lot of the big events in super late model racing. At least what we're able to run given the limits of the amount of tracks we have in iRacing. But tonight we're here for 100 laps at the Milwaukee Mile. We do not have any sets of tires in the pits. This is going to be a tough one. I just saw Jay jump in here. We're literally talking to Jay like 20 minutes ago over in Billy's Discord. I wonder if Jay's gonna run this. If so, then we already know one person that's in here. Although I don't know if we're gonna get into his race or not, because he's like way up there in iRating compared to us. So we might not get into his race. If we do, then at least we know somebody that's in there. That's if he ends up racing. 19 people registered. I imagine this will probably get enough for 2 splits easily. Where at? Ouch. Alright, I'm pretty sure that we can go up or down 3% on the brake bias, so I'm going to put my brake bias at 48.8 because that's the closest thing without going over 3 above the bare minimum or the absolute minimum that we can get to, which is 46. I'm keeping the brake bias like all the way back, other than right now at the start of the run. I'm gonna have it a little bit forward. I'm not up to speed yet. I meant to go in deep and kind of go to the outside. I didn't want to fuck with these guys that are already up to speed. Woo! Too much front brake bias. Dialer back. That Budweiser car up there in front of us looks cool. Woo! I'm not sure if I just have pressure tires in these guys or if I'm driving in way too deep. I'm so glad he moved out of the way. That curbing is a little bit loose on the apron. Like that yellow rumble strip. That dude just moved right up out of the way. I heard him shift too. Like I heard the car start revving higher. Faster drive off. It gets way looser. I mean, it helps the car turn, but at what cost? Because when I tried it, it's somewhat easy to light the rear tires up under acceleration. See, like I shifted there. I just don't know if I like doing that. The car's already tight enough to where you burn the right front more than the right rear. That's why they're doing it, to get extra rotation. Help the car turn better. There's a fucking wall there. Well then. That was a little loose. I didn't shift that time. Yeah. I got even looser that time and I didn't shift. Yeah. What am I at lap time was right now? A 30.5. And that was because of getting loose and having to kind of crack the throttle a little bit. Depends. If it's in the race, then it counts. Save. That counts as a save. I didn't come to a full stop, and iRacing didn't say that I lost control. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a new car because my tires were fucked. That's gonna be a big thing. You don't want to slide the tires like that. Tires don't have much grip until they warm up either. That's why that car was weaving back and forth down the backstretch. That was slow. Yeah, it's gonna get hot. I drove in too deep. Couldn't turn in. Apparently he did too. Yeah. It's fine. Rubbin's racing. Nope. That's why I use a camera pack that I got out of the forums. Third. You really can power off the corners with this car, though. It feels really good. Until you realize, like, you know, halfway through the race, you're getting tight and not really a whole shitload you can do about it. Besides just change your line. Try not to burn up your right front as much. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Mike's not here, man. Calm down, Taz. He sounded more like Taz. Let's see, there's 41 people signed up, so right now we're getting 2 splits. The Governor's Cup is a race that's at Lee, USA in New Hampshire. Or at least that's what it used to be called in the ACT series. Just pretend it's an ACT late model. Wait, are they even still 3 speeds? I don't fucking know. Dude, it's not my fault I haven't lived, you know, where that series races since fucking 2008. I know, right? That's why I said I don't even know if they still have 3. I don't even know if they still race 3 speeds. We could always go back to Slinger. I like how I'm like, we could always go back to Slinger, and immediately somebody was like, nope, nope, nope. Like, I'm good. Gonna stop complaining now. Yes, but not when there's cautions. Although at the same time, like when we ran tour mods there, I was actually helping out by making sure when I got the lucky dog that I was letting everybody know that I was going around the outside before I got the lucky dog, like when it was saying I was the candidate. So I was already up there next to the leader so I could pull by as soon as it gave me the lucky dog. And then also I was directing traffic towards the end of the caution because apparently in order to keep things straight there you have to be a goddamn fucking air traffic controller when you get two to go. The track is so short and a lot of times the game will sometimes mistakenly throw the green flag in the center of the backstretch because the pace car goes off the track in turn 2. So usually the leader is still in turn 1 when the pace car flies off the track, and then the green flag comes out when the leader is in the center of the backstretch. So if you yeah, so if you get told to drop back, then you have to do so like fucking immediately, or do it with two to go, or have somebody stop on track to delay the green. No. Best part is we have 80 laps of fuel and there's no tires in the pits. Have fun, boys. I really hope that I get in the same race as Paul just so that I can fucking complain as soon as I get in there. Honestly, like, I'm not the one that's complaining though. Like, I made sure that I looked at the session settings and shit like that, and in the schedule, I did the thing where you can set up an AI session based off the race server settings. And then I went and I didn't run the whole race, but I went into it to, run about half of it to kind of feel how well, I ran until I had to pit for fuel. Oh shit, I'm in here with Paul. Haha. And I am car number 5. Definitely not in top split. Let's go ahead and set up our stuff. 8-to-1 steering ratio, 15 steering offset, and there we go. Got our brake bias set. Let me make sure. Go into down here and oh, that was my volume. Okay, yeah. Oh, fucking brake bias is way more adjustable than I thought it was. I thought it was only 3 up, 3 down, but it's not. You get like a lot of adjustability out of it. Yeah, you can go all the way up to like 56%, which there's no way in hell that I'm going to do that. That looked great. That's so inspiring. The wreck I just saw on the front stretch inspires a ton of confidence in me. As long as I don't get involved in shit like that. Alright, boys. Let's see what we can do here. Man, I'm fucking ready for this. I'm excited about it, though. I love these short track tours. The fact that iRacing gave us these short track tours, these like year-long tours that allow us to basically have essentially an NIS, but for short track racing, is badass. Year-long tour that's 100% distance races. No, it doesn't. That's an iRacing thing, is it doesn't. Well, it should pop up with the race button so you can click race and it'll go to race. It just won't automatically take you with me. So when you get the green button to go to race, you gotta click to go, like, with me to race. All right, here we go. Last lap. I waited on the throttle a little too long. I don't know if that's gonna do it. Come on. Power off, power off, power off. No, no, I had to pedal it. I got loose. Shit. Alright, well that's gonna hurt. There ain't no fucking way. There is absolutely zero fucking way. There is absolutely zero fucking way that I got that loose, had to pedal it, and still fucking had the quick time. At least that's at what? At least that's what the crew chief said. The crew chief said it was. He didn't say it was my fastest. He said that I had the. That I had the fastest lap. Dude, I'm excited for this. Like I love the idea of saving tires in a super long race. Like you already know how much I like tire saving, especially at these tracks that are slick and usually awful on tires. Yes. See, he didn't even hear me and he agreed with me just off telekinesis. If you say those powers don't exist, you're fucking wrong. Mike's not here, man. All right, let me check, make sure that everything's working. It's showing that the sound is text-speech chat's looking like it's on, and let me make sure it's definitely unmuted. Yep, we're good. Let me make sure that OBS is up, and we're good. Leaderboard is scrolling across top of the screen, so that's good. Oh shit! You guys couldn't hear any audio. Oh my god, I'm so glad that I fucking checked. Okay.
Oh, you didn't have the audio going?
No, I am so glad that I checked that. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear the Yeah, you guys should be able to hear everything now. I'm so sorry, guys. All right. Okay. Okay. So, okay, iRacing. Let me ask the crew chief real quick. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay,
I
so
hear
he
you.
he can hear. Looks like that's coming through on the mixer. Andrew, can you give me a
Yep,
microphone
I
check?
already did.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm
I'm
seeing
checking the
all.
YouTube
They don't
stream.
have
We're
the
good.
right in this either.
All right. All right, we're good.
Gridding started. 4 minutes 55
I just
seconds
quickly
left.
have to check the YouTube stream.
This should
so
be a
you're good.
one-stopper with earliest pit on lap 28.
I can't believe that I'm so glad I double checked. So glad that I double checked.
Oh yeah, the whole stream with no sound, that would have sucked.
Well, since the audio lines were all muted in OBS, it would have made it so that the recording had everything muted too. So it would have completely fucked everything up for the entire night.
How are you gonna save tires starting from 4th?
We'll figure it out. First thing I'm gonna do
Coil
is sit here
pressure.
with the car off.
Warning.
I can
Engine
tell you
stall.
that right now.
Fuel pressure.
Yeah, let's not blow another one.
Well, no, before it was because I was revving it up too much, trying to burn as much fuel as possible, because we had way more
Ah.
fuel than we needed. But the engine got warm. I was overestimating because it was nighttime, so I was thinking we were good, but I forgot that it was nighttime in the desert. So, you know,
Ah, yeah.
little hotter than I was expecting. All right.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. Not wishing these motherfuckers good luck, because I hope they don't have good luck, because
car
I
about to
want to
go.
win.
Yeah, just don't get caught in their mess.
Alright, here we go.
Pace car on the move.
Starting up the car. Pulling off the grid. We're good to go.
Warning. Fuel pressure. Alert. Fuel pressure. Get ready to race.
Alright. 100 laps, no tires in the
Pace
pits.
car entered the pit. Green, green.
Get ready to go.
Green flag.
On inside forward. Still there. Still there. Car inside forward. Inside front. Still there. Still there.
Little
It's
loose.
clear. On inside behind. Still there. 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 And clear. Inside rear. Still there. Still there. Still there. We're clear. Inside behind. Still there. Still there. Inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car inside rear. Car inside mid. You're clear.
I wanted to get to the inside, but obviously you gotta get clear in order to do that.
Outside front, still there, still there, still there, still there, still there, still there. Clear.
Improving. New fastest time. 30.8. Pits closed.
Pace car left the pit. 16 seconds until pace car. Seconds till pace car.
Check it out in one.
Pace car 8 seconds.
Pits are open.
We got 5 seconds up to pace car.
Be advised.
Yeah, all
Fuel
cars
pressure.
pit exactly the same.
Warning. Fuel pressure.
I know, crew chief. I'm
Pit lane
aware.
is closed.
Clear.
I'm aware that the fuel pressure is
Be advised. Fuel pressure.
yeah, that's kind of what happens when you shut the car off.
Warning. Fuel pressure.
Warning, fuel pressure.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
Alert, fuel pressure.
Be advised. Fuel pressure.
Be advised, fuel pressure. Can you guess what I'm doing?
Warning. Fuel pressure.
Shutting her off and turning her back on.
Yeah.
1 lap to green flag.
Be advised. Fuel pressure. Pit is open.
Fucking hit that ignition.
Warning. Fuel
Post with the
pressure.
clutch
Clear
in.
behind. We're clear.
Fucking flip that ignition and then fucking pop the clutch out and keep going.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
So I don't know what happened to the 9 car, but
No one
he's
behind.
out. He wasn't even part of the caution, from what I could tell. But somehow his right front tire fell off.
You're
I don't know
clear.
because my camera went blank. So
Be advised. Fuel pressure. Get ready.
Clear. Pace car in pit lane. Green flag. You have 1 inbound. 9 near.
Get ready to go.
On inside. 10 coming up. Still there. Still there.
They were
2
3
on
wide.
Inside. Inside 2. 2 inside.
We're 3 wide.
2
Hell
on
yeah, let's
inside.
go.
2 inside.
2 inside, 2 inside.
Clear. Car inside behind. Still there. Car inside. Still there. On inside front. Still there. Still there. Still there. Inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. You're clear. On inside forward. Car inside rear. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Car inside. Still there. Still there.
Oh, that was some
Still
frame
there.
stutter. Holy shit.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Inside front. Still there. 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 Clear. Car inside behind. We're clear.
I need to get to
Still
the
there.
inside
Still there. Still
desperately.
There. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
You're gonna be out there for a while.
Still there.
I figured.
Still there. Still there. On inside behind. Still there. It's clear.
Alright. You're clear.
Right, you're good. I was just trying to stay out of the 4.
Inside forward. Still there. Still there.
Never mind, I'll stay on the outside
Still
until
there.
I get past the
And
4.
Clear. Still there. Clear.
Everybody else got stacked up behind the 4. I saw that happening and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay on the outside until I get by the 4 and then I'll get to the inside.
Okay, good plan. And the 14 followed you right through.
It's late 15.
Fastest, 30.7.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. On outside front. Still there. Still there. Car outside front. Still there. Still there. Still there. Car outside. Still there. Still there. You're clear.
Last lap. Weather change tattoo. Track temperature has ramped up 10.5 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 in the last 11 minutes 16 seconds. Previous 30 seconds 8 tenths. You have 70.8 fuel laps to go. 69.9 at start finish.
I'm just trying not to scrub my tires.
Hey, Ron, if I start breaking, let me know that, bud.
I think the
There's
leader's
about
gonna be burning tires up.
69.98 laps left with
Maybe
fuel.
they might not know we don't have
69.0
any sets in the
left.
pits. Or they might know something I don't about getting the car to rotate.
That could be too.
Are they shifting?
I don't know, I gotta go check them out.
Last 31.064.
No, it doesn't appear that they are.
Okay, so they're just rotating really well.
Very, very well. They're getting it down to the inside really nice.
Car outside forward. Still there. Still there. Still there. On outside behind.
Oh,
Still
that
there.
second place is scrubbing the tires all the way through the corner. I just
Still
heard him
there.
squealing all the way through.
We're clear.
So is the leader. The leader's sliding his tires like crazy too. So they're not going to last long.
Which tires are they scrubbing? Or can you not
Sounds
tell?
It sounds like the right size.
67.3 fuel laps to go. 66.4 at finish line.
Because they didn't look like they were getting loose. Because if they're
It's
making their car
No,
get
tight.
loose, okay.
They're getting tight about center off, and that's when they're scrubbing really bad.
Pace car on track. Pace car 15 seconds in front of us.
I'm in 5th.
11 seconds
Got
to pace car.
80 laps to go.
80 laps to go. 20 down.
67 laps of fuel in the car. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
look
got
at
7
your fuel.
seconds to pace car.
Pits are open.
I think you're gonna have to pit for fuel no matter how much
Warning.
you try to
Fuel
save.
That
pressure.
road's gonna be
Pace car is
busy.
2 seconds up ahead.
The question is, do you go in now and get it over with, or do you wait till the next yellow?
Be advised. Fuel pressure.
Because there is a green-white checkered for this.
I mean, we're also 20 laps short right off the start of the race. But
Fuel
if we
pressure.
get 20 laps of yellows,
closed.
then we're fine.
Okay.
Everybody else can make it from here on out. Because they're pitting.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
Yeah.
79 laps of fuel. And 67,
Fuel
or
pressure.
79 laps to go in the race, 67 laps of fuel.
5 other cars stayed out with
Alert. Fuel pressure.
I mean, we've still got plenty of time to make the decision.
you. Oh yeah.
Warning. Fuel
'Cause
pressure.
guaranteed there'll be another caution.
Alert. Fuel pressure. Fuel pressure.
Well, now's a perfect time to get up and get something to drink.
One more before green flag.
Pit is open. Be advised. Fuel pressure. Alert. Fuel pressure. Warning. Fuel pressure. Get ready to race.
Pace car in. Green, green.
Get ready to go. 1 minute 5.5 previous lap.
Nice start.
Impressive stuff, mate. You're now leading.
Now we just need to not piss it away.
Yeah.
You got 2 behind you.
The pit window open for the one stopper.
Crew chief just
Okay.
told me the pit window is open for the one stopper.
Oh, well, the 20 car behind you, just watch. He likes to dive bomb and push people out of his way.
That's fine, he can dive bomb and destroy his tires all he wants.
Yeah, I'm more worried about him doing what he just did to the 22, and that's getting to his door and shove him up the track. he just spun the two on the front stretch. Big wreck. Big wreck.
Pit lane is closed.
Oh my
Pace
god.
car
the
rolling
fuck
left.
are you doing?
Pace car is 32 seconds forwards.
Be advised, oil pressure. Alert,
20, you gonna
fuel
speak?
pressure.
We got
He
2
deliberately
seconds
hooked
before
him.
pace car.
Pits are open.
He
Clear
got,
in 7
well,
seconds.
the 20
One
pushed
slow.
up into the other guy and then bounced off of him into you.
Okay. 74 laps to go.
Warning, fuel pressure.
15, you do some shit like, actually, you know what? I'm not lifting next time.
Well, 20, prove that you've never run up front before, because holy fuck.
Be advised, fuel pressure.
62 laps of fuel to go.
Pit is closed. Fuel pressure.
I don't even know why the 20's trying to go back to the pits. His right front's pretty much gone.
Then that means that he
Yeah, I think
probably he's done.
He just passed the pit road entrance. with the
20,
right
what
front.
were you doing? Why would you wreck someone
Oil
in the middle of
pressure.
the straightaway?
Be advised, fuel pressure.
His right front is
It's
down
okay, the 15 just tried to
and
wreck me
bent
on the
outward,
caution.
and he just passed the pit entrance.
Alert, fuel pressure. Be advised, fuel pressure.
I'm keeping an eye on him because he's acting weird.
Warning, fuel pressure. Fuel pressure.
1 lap to green.
Pits are open.
And he pulled in the pits now
Be advised, fuel pressure.
and pancaked the pit wall.
Nice. Granted, if his right front was like pretty much broken off, then
Fuel pressure.
he,
Why am I on the
it was-
inside? I'm confused.
Yeah, it was wobbling really, really bad. So
Yeah, he's
I've noticed this in a couple
he's
of
probably,
series lately. They
got too
invert
much.
the inside and
Warning,
outside for
fuel
whatever reason.
pressure.
yeah, I think he's gonna be done.
As long as it's
yeah, too much damage. We're done.
Be advised, fuel pressure.
Okay, 62 and a half laps of fuel to go. 72 laps to go in the race.
Get ready.
All right.
So I can already almost make
If you
it.
dive into the pitch, you have a white flag.
Pace car back in. Green flag.
Focus now. 61.5 laps to go with fuel. 60.6 at start finish.
Go! Quit fucking around, dude.
$17 just turned to 15.
Full course caution.
Pit lane is closed.
Pace car on track. 7 seconds
I might save the
up to
replay.
pace
That's
car.
got to be protested.
Further 70
Damn, boys,
laps
it's
to
lap
go.
30. 100
That was
lap race.
deliberate.
Damn.
Alert.
Was it the
Fuel
person
pressure.
that was it the person that called their shot earlier?
Pace car.
Yep, the number 17, the one that called it. Yep, he. Uh-oh, 15's coming back strong. Oh, never mind. He calmed down. Okay.
Fuel
Yeah, he
pressure.
deliberately just
Pit
kept
is
driving
open.
right into the back of him. He didn't even bother slowing down to what he was doing going into the corners. The 15's just saving tires, driving slow. I mean, it's not his fault.
I'm saving tires.
I know, but some of us have to drive slower than others, okay?
Warning. Fuel
I
pressure.
feel for the driver for the 15, okay?
Where is he? Well, now he's probably in the back because of getting fucking
Oh,
wrecked.
yeah,
but-
now he's sitting 17.
You get damage one?
But he was up
Alert.
there
Fuel
within
pressure.
the top 10.
Yeah. lane is closed.
20 took me out on Paul.
Now that wreck just damaged
damn.
another 4 cars.
Warning. Fuel
But yeah,
pressure.
that 17 car and the 21 and the 15 just hit each other on pit road.
Ryan Pittman said,
That's music to my
Job
ears. That's music to my
Aw,
ears.
man, they
Yo,
just
what's going on,
crashed
Ryan?
each
Welcome
other.
to the stream, buddy.
Fuel
How you
pressure.
doing? We're just trying to fucking do whatever hopefully wins us this race.
Be
No
advised,
sets of
fuel
tires in the
pressure.
pits. You start with 80 laps of fuel, and it's a 100-lap race. And these guys are getting mad at each other and intentionally wrecking and shit
pressure.
like that, and wrecking under caution and everything else, which is honestly just gonna help us. Got 69 laps to go in the race, and I've got
Ryan Pittman.
60 laps of fuel in the car.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
Get
One
ya,
lap
win,
to
brother.
green flag.
This is why I'm just trying to save the fuel, because I don't want to go and get fuel and then be in the back behind this crap. Like, this is
Yeah.
why I didn't
Fuel
pit,
pressure.
Looking out.
because
I was not paying attention.
I kind of had an idea that I didn't want to be
I wouldn't
at the
either.
back of all this.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Fuel pressure.
Because that's 2 wrecks, and each wreck collected about 5 cars.
Yeah, but if you also think about it, all the times I've gotten wrecked recently, it's because I've fucked up the pit strategy
back.
and gone in and ended up in the back when trying to save my stuff.
Yeah.
So,
you guys going double on the back at single file, boys?
Get ready.
Yeah.
alright. See what we can do.
Pace car is in pit lane.
Get ready to race.
Green, green, green.
I was in the wrong gear.
Previous
Oh,
lap was a
not
1
getting
minute.
started.
Clear. Outside front.
Sorry, I was in the wrong gear.
Car outside behind.
good checkup,
Clear.
though.
Still there. Safety car.
Pits closed.
I was just
Pace
sitting
car
here thinking,
rolling
holy
left.
hell,
There's
that was a good
24
race start.
seconds up to pace car.
I thought that for about 2 seconds, and I was like, I passed him a little bit too quick. 13.5 again.
Fuck.
18 seconds to the pace car.
Yeah, that's why I dove to the inside to make sure nobody got any penalties there.
Pit is open.
Well played. I was worried for a second. I thought I was going to
15
pass
seconds
you
before the
before the
pace
finish
car.
line.
It's okay as long as you only do the pass on the outside.
Gotcha.
Pace car 8 seconds in front.
That's why I just hung it left.
Good catch either way.
Pace car 5 seconds
Fuck.
forwards.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
Okay, well, we're in second now. Luckily, we're still
Pit
single
lane
file.
is closed.
They're single
Yeah.
file, start.
Just remember to restart in the right gear this time.
Yeah,
Fuel
yeah.
pressure.
I was in third. I dropped it down to second and took off because I was like, oh no, I'm in the wrong gear, like the way wrong gear.
Well, at least you had some good level-headed people behind you that realized
Be advised.
something was wrong
Fuel
and were able
pressure.
to get it out of the way quick.
Plus, I mean, at the same time, that was my fuck up and I didn't want to stack everybody up, so I dove left
Alert.
Oh, yeah.
Fuel
Where's pace
pressure.
car?
on the
5
track.
seconds back. Coming through 4.
We're still in second though.
Be advised.
Yeah, so
Fuel
not bad.
pressure.
65 laps to go.
On front stretch now.
58 laps of fuel in the car.
Thank you.
Alright, so we gave up first.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
Not happy about it,
10 more
but
before green flag.
Pit is open.
at least we're sportsmanlike about it and
Incident
fucking
in 7 seconds.
went left.
One
Y'all
car.
ain't gonna believe this, but we ain't going green this time.
Flag clear.
Alert.
Good.
Fuel pressure.
Good. Let me save more fuel.
I think whoever just disconnected stopped on the track, and that's what made it throw it.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Fuel
That
pressure.
dude just saved me more fuel. I've got 58.7 laps of fuel. And we've got 64 laps to go in the race.
Warning. Oil
Where's
pressure.
Turgo?
Alert.
I'm pretty sure
Fuel
we can
pressure.
do this.
Coming out of 4.
I think you might be able to.
Be advised.
We
Fuel
don't have
pressure.
any tires
in
in the
the
pit,
pit.
so there's really
Oh,
no
well,
reason to
you're
pit
already
as
going, never
long as we can stretch it on fuel.
I'd go now.
Warning. Fuel pressure.
1 lap to green flag.
Pits are open. Fuel pressure.
Going green with 62
Whoever's
laps to
behind me,
go.
I have a pass through.
I should still
So,
have 58
I'm gonna
laps
have
to
them
go
back
of
stretch. I'm
fuel.
gonna go low so y'all can go to my outside so I can get the
Be
pit.
advised. Fuel pressure.
At 10 cars, bright pink
Warning,
interior is
fuel
really
pressure.
annoying.
Then
For
what do
me,
you do
it's
to get
blue.
a pass through?
Of course it is.
They stacked up on the start and they counted it.
He's
For
in a
me,
blue
they
and
counted
blue and
it.
red snap-on car.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
in a
dang.
blue and red snap-on car for me too, but his interior is
Focus
pink.
now.
For me, the interior is the same color as the back of the car.
Wow. Okay.
The blue color on the back of the car.
Yeah.
15,
Pace
15,
car
inside if you
entered the
want it.
pit. Green, green.
Get ready to race.
Fuck.
Cannon takes the lead.
You didn't start in third again, did you?
Nope. I just didn't get as good of a start as I wanted.
Well, that's what sucks about being in second.
It looks like we got some space on the guys behind us, though.
Yeah, 17 kind of checked up a little bit.
I've got the brakes all the way to the rear. Still trying to save tires. I know I want to get back in the lead, but I need to save tires
40
too.
laps completed.
By the way, the really shitty part is some of those cars that broke away earlier. Like, shitty part for them, good part for us, but some of those cars that broke away earlier were some of the ones caught up in those wrecks.
Yeah.
So all those leaders that were in front of us when we were like in 5th and then we inherited the lead, those guys that went and pitted got caught up in the wrecks. That's why I didn't want to pit.
We have around 59 laps left.
Oh, we're coming up on this yellow car here.
Oh, great. That yellow
What?
car's the 15. That yellow car's the 15. And the 17 car is behind
Yeah,
you.
watch that 15 car. He's probably waiting on me.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, so stay the fuck away from me, dude. 17, stay back there.
So whatever you do, try to pass that 15 car before the 17 passes you.
Am I pulling away from the 17 actually?
Hold on.
30.5 on last lap.
Because it looks like he's scared back there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's holding back a little bit. You got about a, I'd say 3-4 car length gap, maybe a little more.
And the 10 is pushing it coming off the corners. He smacked the wall.
Yeah, he's gonna burn that right front up real soon.
Good.
Yeah, he's really pushing that thing to stay out in front of you.
Good. My car feels great.
Previous was a 30.53.
It doesn't feel like I'm burning up the tires at all. I mean, maybe getting on the gas a little too soon, but
Alright, it looks like the 15 is driving about 10 miles an hour slower than yours. About 5 to 10 miles an hour slower, so be careful.
I kind of screwed that up a little bit. Got a little bit too low. Got on the curb a little bit too
About
much.
50.5 laps to go with fuel. 49.6 at start.
Still got a good gap between you and the 17.
6 laps left with fuel. 48.6 at start line.
I'm coming off the corners lower than the leader.
Yeah, I took notice.
Don't get too overzealous and push the car too hard.
52 laps
Yeah,
left.
just let the 10 car burn up his stuff.
On outside forward, still there, still there, still there, it's clear.
There we go, we're clear of them.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on him. I want to see what him and the 17 are going to get up to.
51 laps left.
Yeah, I'll take a caution.
17's almost caught up to him. Oh, he already moved up to the center of the track from the 17.
Yeah, but is he gonna let the 17 go, then drive full throttle into the next corner and fucking take him out?
That's what I'm thinking, or he's going to try to hook him. The 17 is very nervous trying to go around him.
Full course yellow.
Pit lane is closed.
That wasn't them.
Damn.
Pace car left the pit. We got 34 seconds until pace
I'll be
car.
damned.
Alright, who did it?
3 seconds to pace car.
Appreciate
Pits
that.
are open.
Shame them.
Oh yeah, 16 just went into the corner harder than the 12 and spun him.
30.367 is my fastest lap.
I wish there'd be double file.
closed.
Double file.
45 laps of fuel in the car.
Be advised. Fuel pressure.
48 laps to go in the race. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
How much fuel do you have left?
45 laps?
Fuel pressure.
You're gonna need at least 2 more yellows.
Lap car coming high.
Lap car high.
I don't know, because I don't burn a
Warning.
full lap
Fuel
under
pressure.
caution.
It's gonna be close. You better hope this doesn't go to a green-white checkered.
Fuel pressure.
I'm going to keep on saving.
Oh, on the upside, the 15 and 17 are now nowhere near each other.
That's good.
Alert.
Not really.
Fuel
I kind of
pressure.
wanted to see fireworks.
There's plenty of time for that. We're not even halfway yet. Well, we're about to be.
Yes, we are.
1 lap to green.
Pit is open.
You're on lap 54.
I've got exactly 45.0 laps of fuel. For me, yeah, 47 laps to go. Never mind. Never mind. I
I was gonna say, we're past halfway already.
My brain was not working for a second.
Your
My-
brain not braining?
Nope. Hey, I was
Number-
putting all brain power into fuel savings, okay?
Yeah, you in the right gear?
No. Trying to squeak out some extra fuel savings.
I don't like that you're on the outside.
Focus now.
Neither do I.
Pit lane is closed.
Now I'm in the right gear.
Why are you not going green?
Delayed green.
Be advised. Fuel pressure.
1 lap to green flag.
Pits
I hate
are
when it
open.
does that.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
know you don't hate that. You get to save more fuel.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
I've got 44.7 laps of fuel to go, and we've got 46 laps to go in the race, 45 at the start. Like, if these guys want to delay it one more lap, I'm good with that too.
Fuel pressure.
Actually, somebody stop on track and delay it one more lap. Please.
You're gonna need at least one more yellow to pull this off.
Be advised. Fuel pressure.
And no
Judging by
green
how-
white checkers.
Yep. And judging by how aggressive people were starting to get in the back of the pack,
Alert.
we'll probably
Fuel
get at least
pressure.
1 to 2 more.
Get ready to go.
Pace car in. Green flag.
Focus now. You have roughly 45 laps left.
Safety car.
Pit lane is closed.
Yeah, your whole line checked up when you
Oh my
started.
God, touch me.
Pace car rolling out. 33 seconds before the pace
I'm
car.
back on the
Like
inside.
50 laps in, then you have caution after caution after caution.
29 seconds until
Did you have
pace
to go all the way
car.
around to catch space car?
Pretty sure that one was on the 16. He ran it back to someone and then bunched them all up on the outside.
Pits open.
We have 18 seconds to the pace car.
Yeah, it's like you started to go, the guy behind
the hell
you
is
got a
the
little
race
too
car?
close to your bumper, hit his brakes, and the
You
whole
have
top
14
was already
seconds to
in
the
turn
pace
4.
car.
That
Fuel
checkup was
pressure.
not on you. You had a good start, just the guy behind you kind
8
of tried to
seconds
jump
till
it.
the
and
pace
Oh
car.
shit, I had a good start.
It was better than the guy behind you. He
Checking up
literally
already
tried to
start
jump it.
finish line. Going into
And
one.
clear.
Pit lane is closed.
Okay.
Warning. Fuel pressure.
How many laps of
2
fuel do we
seconds until
have?
pace car.
Somebody spin a
43
tire on this
laps.
little front?
I don't know, I just saw the 16 bounce off the car in front of him, and then everyone else behind him kind of did the same thing.
You have enough. You're on lap 58. You said 43 left.
Yeah.
You have enough by 1 lap.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
Supposedly according to the lap timing, it's saying we have
I know
43
the car in
laps to
front of
go.
me, I hit him and I spun him. That's what brought the caution out. But I had a car right on my ass too, so I couldn't really get up out of it. I was gonna
Look
be the
out
one
in
getting
7
wrecked too.
seconds. 1 in front.
Yeah, it looked like whoever was in front of the 16 didn't go very fast or something. I don't know what happened to him. Missed a shift something.
I was kind of late on that start.
Warning.
When I saw the
Fuel
leader
pressure.
take off, I
When
jumped on
I
it.
hit you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drive through you, but I had a car right up on my ass as well.
Woo!
1 lap to green.
It'd have been nice if you
Pits
would have
are
called
open.
that lap down car coming by.
Or
Be
people could pay
advised.
attention.
Fuel pressure. Oil pressure.
Well, that too.
It tells you to let that person by. Like,
That would have been hilarious if he would have done that and just ran right into the back of the 17.
it's technically not his fault.
Fuel pressure.
Like, it tells him to pass.
I know, but he could have got his payback with it actually not being his fault.
True.
Warning. Fuel pressure.
I mean, that's technically a win there.
Oh, you guys double file at single file start.
I really wish it was double file. 'Cause then I'd be on the inside of the second row.
Get ready.
And just concentrate on your start.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of room.
I think everybody needs to give each other a little bit of room.
Pace
Yeah, I
car
think
back
so.
in. Green lights.
Get ready to race.
1 close. clear. On outside front, still there, we're clear.
Going high, everybody go around me.
Full course yellow.
Oh, please, please single file, please single file, please single file.
Track.
Please single file.
Pace car
It
2
should be. You
seconds.
technically didn't make one lap under green before the yellow came back out.
Correct.
So it should be another single file.
Good.
The 17 got. Did you and the 17 make contact?
A little bit.
Pit lane is
I
open.
was gonna say it looked pretty close.
Pace car in 3.
What did he do? Come off the wall?
Sorry about that, guys. My
Yeah,
VR
he-
controller went low and decided to black out my VR headset screen.
Be advised.
Oh.
Fuel pressure.
I thought he just
He
got
did
loose.
a good job not hitting anyone.
Dude, he
That's
gets
a damn
props
good
for
job
that.
of getting out of the way on that one.
Yeah, because I thought he
Fuel
just came
pressure.
off the wall and got into me. It was a 0x.
Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead
That's
and
what I
leave.
thought too, because he got loose and he got up into the wall, but man, his VR screen went out and he was able
It
to
is
do all that
closed.
without killing anybody?
Alert. Fuel pressure.
That's damn good.
Get back in here.
Dude, it is fucking terrifying when your
At
VR
least
goes
top
out.
15, what you think about
Oh yeah.
Shoot, still got 40 laps left. Well, like 30 something.
Warning.
Still.
Oil pressure. Fuel pressure.
Points is points.
Exactly.
Just frustrating when shit like that
See, he
happens
didn't
when
run
you're
into the back of
fucking-
me.
Yeah, but you're fast. Get up back up there.
Warning. Fuel pressure.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're quick. I know the 1 car and 2 car, they're quick. Oh, if there's
Fuel
a few guys
pressure.
that come to the front from the back, they're quick. You might still have a shot.
Wait, the 2's back up front.
Or he might have left.
Be
Well,
advised.
he was fast.
Fuel
I don't know
pressure.
if he's still in.
I'm going a second lap down right now.
You'll get him back.
One more before green flag.
Pits open.
Most definitely.
Alert. Fuel
Yeah,
pressure.
single file.
Some of these guys
I mean, I
are racing
feel
like we
bad
got
for
5
him.
40
to go.
laps of fuel. 38 laps to go in the race. This is why I'm
I'll
still
tell you
saving
what.
fuel.
Yeah, you're
Whoever wants to taste the wall,
But
just
I
go
do
ahead
kind
and
of
do
feel
it.
bad
That
for
way
the
he can get his
17,
laps
but at the
back.
same
Fuel
time,
pressure.
karma is a bitch.
And it's because the whole reason why is it's because your fuel calculations with how much fuel you have is based off of how hard an average of how hard you've been driving your car.
Appreciate it.
So if you've been saving a lot, then as soon as you're good on fuel, don't start driving as hard as you can, because you're gonna
19's
throw
gonna
that
stay low
you're
on
gonna
the
throw
start.
that
Get ready
average
to go.
off,
All right.
and it's gonna then, like, so you want to continue to save for a little while until
Right, here
you
come
know
around 19.
you have enough to account for.
Green, green, green.
Get ready. Last was a 30.899. Get in there. You did the best lap time. 30.2.
Crew Chief just said I did the best lap time. I don't know if it's my best or if it's the best overall, but it was a 30.2.
outside forward, still there, clear.
So glad that I was clear to sweep across the track there. I wasn't at all trying to cut the guy off and behind me, but when the lap down car kind of slid out in front of me, I had to.
Watch it. The 15 is stopped on the front stretch. All right, he pulled it off. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he locked the right front brake and went into the wall and decided to stop in the middle of the front stretch by the pit entrance.
Was he the car that like slid across the track in front of me?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, 17, we're in 14th place. Chill out, buddy. You broke a little early that lap. Calm down, bud. You're still going.
The 17 isn't driving all that hard. Or he wasn't when I was around him. Although he did say he's pissed, that's why he was thinking about backing out.
Yeah, he should have backed out because he's driving a little more aggressive than what he was before.
So basically, he got pissed and now he's driving harder.
Yep.
I understand that. I do too when I get pissed.
Oh yeah, so do I think the one kind of just backed out and let him go.
A lot of those guys are damaged, so they might be racing for a lucky dog as well.
Could be.
Laps to go.
I love this and New Hampshire. Like honestly, these two tracks, they're fucking one. I love 1 miles. I love 1 mile flat tracks.
Approximately 28.9 laps left.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Car outside front, still there, still there, still there. 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 Clear. Outside rear, it's clear.
You are now leading. Get in.
Fuck yeah, let's go, boys.
About 26.9 laps left.
Did he say 20 laps to go?
You have 25 laps to go. Well, you're on lap 74, so 25, 26 laps to go.
Full course caution.
Pits are closed.
Pace car rolling out. Pace car 2 seconds
Yeah,
forward.
you're on lap 75 now, so you're good.
I have 28 laps of fuel in the car.
Warning.
You have
Fuel
enough for at least
pressure.
1 green, white, checkered.
Oh, I didn't need that yellow.
I'm saving fuel.
So you did or didn't?
Shutting it off again.
I didn't.
Be
Especially
advised.
since I was
Fuel
just going to
pressure.
tell you, so I'm holding you up to
Okay.
let me know, and I'd let you buy.
Tires are going to cool back down. We'll be pretty much to the point where we'll have about 20 laps
Now,
to go
the
at the
one
green.
big corner, I got that big run on you.
Yep.
That was right what I was
And I
saying, it's
expect at
time
least
to
one
go.
more caution within 5, 10
Fuel
to go.
pressure.
27.9 laps
It's
to go of fuel. 25
Yeah,
laps to
I'm trying
go.
a few different things. They're not working, so I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
Because everybody about 8th on back is racing very, very aggressively.
Yeah, here's the spotter. He was like, the leader's running 30.5s, and I was running at 30.3s behind you, and I was like, oh, it's about maybe time to go.
19 go.
Fuel pressure.
But now I think I got a pot and burn them up, so I think I'm cooked now.
Fuel pressure.
Yeah, I'm just hoping this heat cycle doesn't mess them up.
No, these heat cycles are fucking good on mine, man. Each time they're heat cycled, they feel better and better and better.
Pressure.
It feels like it takes me about 4 or 5 laps for them to really warm back up, though.
Dodge is all I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, I drove.
But once they warm back up, they feel amazing.
Got up under hill, put
Oh,
back
yeah.
for it.
You definitely
Alert.
got the speed.
Fuel pressure.
1 lap to green.
Pits are open.
Alright. I was leading on Tuesday, too.
Kelly, you look like
Make
you're
sure you
having
start in the
much
right
better
gear and
race
get a
than
good
you were
start.
last night.
Yeah, I'm not shutting the car off anymore right now. I'm just clutching it. "24 laps to go, 23 at the line,
Yeah, 14. I'm gonna do the same thing I was doing with 12.
27.6 laps of fuel to go."
The only competition I see that you really got behind you is the 4 and the 3 car. They're really fast. They came up through the pack really quick.
Okay.
Get ready to go.
Pace car in pit lane. Green.
Get ready.
Nice start.
Oh, I had to crack the throttle a little bit.
You are not on the fucking lead lap. Why are you sending it in 3 wide and fucking 1? Maybe you should fucking go in the fucking restart, fucking dude.
We have around 21.9 laps left.
God damn, dude, it was either I get run over or you get passed, so you got passed, and then you wanted to stuff me, so that one's on you.
17, that was on you. I just watched your replay. Quit being a hack. Just because you're upset doesn't mean you gotta ruin the race for everybody else.
Nobody asked from the pit reporter, buddy.
24.5 fuel laps to go. 23.5 at finish line.
Goddamn, called you a pit reporter. That's nuts.
I honestly do not give a shit what problems they have. I just hope they keep that shit back there behind me.
Simple.
You're on lap 80, and the 10 car keeps trying to dive into the corners really hard.
Still 20
So
laps to
screw
go.
himself up.
We have 23.5 fuel laps left. 22.5 at start finish.
23.5 laps of fuel to go.
Damn, I missed that corner bad.
That's the first time all race I locked one up.
You would do it when I give it to you, huh?
Have they time to do it with it?
Okay, stop abusing the tires.
got around 16.9 laps left. Auto fuel engaged. Filling 1.5. Where 2.4 is green, white, checkered. Approximately 15.9 laps left.
Trying to use that curbing to help turn the car.
Top 4 closing in on you.
Auto fuel engaged. Adding 1.4. With 2.4 is for green, white, checkered. There's 15.4 laps to go with fuel. 14.
And clear. Still there.
I'm too fucking tight.
Car inside behind. Still
10
there.
cars on your
Still
inside.
there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. On inside forward. Still there. Still there. Still there.
8 cars gonna
Still
follow you
there.
through.
Still there. 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 Clear. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. On inside front. Still there. Still there. Still there. Now on inside. Clear.
4 car just hit the
Still
8.
there. You're clear.
You're all good. No harm, no
Auto fuel
foul.
engaged. Filling 1.5. With 2.4 is green, white, checkered.
Still there. We're clear. Safety car.
Okay, that's
Hey,
probably
for
good for us.
No.
Why
Yeah,
not?
you'll be starting on, yeah, you'll be starting on
Honey,
the
I'll
inside. Never
try,
mind.
man. I'll
Yeah, I
try
was gonna
hard.
say.
I thought you were gonna start on the outside. I was like, shit, wait, no.
I know, man. You were there with me.
That allows me to cool my tires back
I
now.
was there, man. I was trying like hell not to slip.
Is the 8 car blinking for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Auto fuel engaged.
We still got a shot at this.
These cars
With
feel
2.4
so much better
Got
without
back
the
at the
money
8 while he was underneath you.
There's
I thought
6
that was it.
seconds before the pace car.
Whoever's driving that 8 car did a damn good job of holding
Check
that
out
thing
one
steady.
back, guys.
Pace car 2 seconds away.
7 laps to
Like
go.
you had my rear end in the air going into one at one point.
Pit lane is open.
Yeah, I got pretty close a few times when we were
iRacing doesn't
behind
do single
5.
file starts under 10
Warning.
to go, do
Fuel
they?
pressure.
Nope.
I was watching you, and then I was like, well, I got to figure out how to get around the 5
It's been
in
a
order
while
to get
since
away
I've
from
ran
you.
an
It
official.
just, that was a whole game right there.
Alert. Fuel pressure.
And I think the 4 and the 3 got pretty fresh tires.
They definitely look like they
Warning.
save.
It is closed.
I started pushing a little bit too hard too early.
I think this is going to be, what, a
Yeah.
two-lap
Fuel
shootout?
pressure.
I thought that we were good to go
Flippy dog
to
coming
the
out.
end. I thought
Yeah,
with
no.
20 to go I could really pour it
Yeah,
on, but
something
turns
like
out
that.
even 20 to go is a
2 or
little bit
3
too
laps.
long.
Auto
And
fuel
the 4 and the
engaged.
3 cars really
1.2
saved their stuff because if I'm not mistaken, those were the
2.4
two
is
that
for
were
green,
leading
white,
at the start of
checkered.
this.
Alert. Fuel
And
pressure.
they survived all those wrecks back there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they were the ones that started up front.
I think somebody's gonna wad somebody up.
They're quick. The
in
4
back.
car especially. He's
Fuel
really
pressure.
quick.
We've all had a good race. Everybody just stay calm. We'll be fine.
I don't want to see a green-white checker.
Bro,
Be
calm out
advised.
the window.
Fuel
Just
pressure.
go
You
for
got
it.
it.
I've got 10 laps of fuel,
Hey, too
but
much caution,
I
I can
still don't
possibly
want to
be
see a
up there
green-white
with you.
checker.
One
Yeah, I
more
don't
before
either,
green
but-
flag.
No.
It's
The way
11.
this is going,
Fuel pressure.
Unless I get a bad start here.
I don't know. I've never raced one of these. They do green white
Hopefully you
checkers to me.
I think that's 3.
Yeah, there's 3 attempts.
I know the 10, the 8, you, the 4, and the 3 were on a very nice breakaway. So if you can all get a good start, you can probably leave the
Auto
rest of
fuel
the field in the
engaged.
dust.
Adding
Is that restart zone on this one?
0.551.
10.1 laps of fuel to go, 5 laps to go in the race. Looks like we got enough. Even for
Just,
one.
Just past the pit road
It's time to
entrance.
drive the wheels off it.
Get
I
ready
was
to
just
go.
trying to make sure if I have to watch my speed or not.
Just 55.
Pace car entered the pit. Green light.
Get ready to race. We got 4 laps left.
The 8 spun the tires.
What a pedal test that was.
Yeah, everybody looked like they were spinning.
It's because everybody's on old worn out tires.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Pit is closed.
There's the green white checkered.
Yeah, the problem was the 4 got by me, but he got by me a little bit too late.
That's
Yep.
So I'm second.
You're gonna have to get the best restart of your life.
Yeah,
I hope
that's
whoever
really
does
difficult
that
on the
gets
outside.
up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom.
Not just the
so
outside, but
coach-
that's really difficult when you're in second place because you have to wait until the leader goes.
Yep.
That's buddy.
You have 9 seconds up to the pace car.
From what it looks like, worst case
Damn,
scenario,
I
you're
think
probably
you
gonna end up
disappeared.
like 3rd or 4th.
Oil pressure. Be advised. Fuel pressure.
We
Question is,
have
though, is
5
you have
seconds
enough
till
fuel
pace
to
car.
run another green white checkered?
Warning. Fuel pressure.
1 of
Pit is
3.
open.
How much you got in the tank?
Oh, the little racer 3.
7.8.
You only got enough for 2.
Be advised. Fuel pressure.
green white checker with a single
Alert. Fuel pressure.
Oh, single file restart.
Oh yeah, it is
Beautiful.
single file, isn't it? That's going to be interesting.
Fuel
That
pressure.
is perfect.
Lucky dog coming high.
Auto fuel
Just
engaged.
do watch the
Filling
play.
4 and 5, are y'all gonna have like a nice little
He is
one night
really
stand,
pushing
or
to
a
get
really
that spot.
messy
pressure.
abusive divorce?
They're gonna have an Elon Trump fight.
Kinky.
Fuel
Just saying.
pressure.
I like how he's asking us what kind of fight we're gonna have.
Not be back up in this meet.
Like
Yeah.
acting like he's
Fuel
got the
pressure.
win wrapped up.
Right. I'd lose it if he missed his shift on the start.
Was
He
that
just
not
took
his
him.
last lap?
Alert. Fuel pressure.
Yeah, I'm back on the lead lap now.
I was gonna say, I thought he only went down 2.
7.5 laps to
My
go.
tires are fucking
Of
gone. I'll
fuel.
probably be ending up
Fuel
where I'm
pressure.
at.
Let's hope we get the green, the white, and
Better
the
than where you
checker.
would've
Let's
if
hope
you
we don't
went
get
left.
another one.
Yeah, thanks to whoever
One
got me
lap
in
to
the
green.
stand.
Alert. Fuel
Oh,
pressure.
it is
It is
double
open.
file.
Auto fuel engaged. Adding
Oh, it is
1.2.
double. Yeah.
Where
Yeah, that was
2.4
me.
is for GWC.
I always stay unless something tells me I can't.
Be
Alright,
advised.
Ford,
Fuel
we gonna have a
pressure.
good one night stand, or we're gonna have a messy abusive divorce?
I hope you guys make it
You
fucking
coming,
messy
22?
for my sake.
Fuel pressure.
Yeah, let's hope you don't get caught up in it. Remember, 3 wide's an option.
3 wide was always an option. I'll go 3 wide on the first fucking lap if I can.
Get ready to go.
More cars pushing the 10. 8 cars right on your bumper.
Pace car is in pit lane. Green, green, green.
Get ready. Roughly 2 laps left.
On inside rear. It's clear. Still there. And clear.
Sorry, that
hold it,
bike
hold it,
you
hold it,
slowed
hold
down
it.
a lot.
That was really dumb.
God damn it.
I had to because I almost ran into the 4.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get you at all.
Outside front. On outside rear. We're clear.
Fuck.
Right this time.
I hope you guys fucking wreck.
One on you.
They didn't give us a caution on that?
No, I saved it.
No, there was a wreck behind you.
No wreck.
Auto fuel engaged. Adding 1.1.
Motherfucker.
Where 2.4 is GWC.
2 closing.
They're very clear.
I'm disappointed
Good
in your
win, Tim.
performance.
Good job, Todd.
P12.
On 12. That's
Good race, everybody. That was
Fucking A.
fun.
I also
Sorry that
couldn't get
bike
it.
got screwed.
Well,
Good race,
technically,
guys.
go
Damn
back
good
and look
race.
at the replay on that start.
it was his fault. I couldn't get fucking on the gas pedal.
Because
he fucking lifted my rear end off the ground.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He literally loosened you up. He almost spun you out before
Anybody
the
else
flag even came out.
coming at
That
it
was
2 in
on the
second
A
gear?
car. I'd honestly go
I
really,
would.
really look at that because that could be protestable.
No, I'm not gonna protest that. That's
Six
not.
laps.
That's
Stop.
not
See, it didn't
protestable.
sound like a lot of other people
I
would
don't
do
know.
And even if somebody did protest
Just
that,
on the
like
restart,
he's not
so
gonna
kept
get
it
anything
second
but a
before
slap
that.
on the wrist. Worst case
True.
scenario. He didn't do
Yeah.
anything wrong, like bad enough.
I was doing the same thing.
True. If he would have spun you out, that would have been a
Well, that
different story.
sucked. I was gonna have a good finish.
It's enough for me to
So we
remember the
took
name. That's
3
what
or
it's
4
enough
wide
for.
on the start,
Oh, yeah.
up against the wall. That was brilliant.
You did have the one hell of a save there, though. That was nice.
And then somehow me doing a 360 in the middle of the track. didn't
Also,
bring
at the same
caution.
time, I was going a mile per hour faster than the leader, so I had to lift.
Yeah.
Which he then lifted my rear tires higher off the ground. I'm sorry, guys. All of you guys are watching this. I'm sorry. That was a great opportunity for a win, and the way that ended pissed me the fuck off. I feel like the 10 might have had to check up a little bit more than he wanted to, because the 4 checked up more than I was expecting. And then when I tapped the brake a little bit, my car was just fucking loose and all over the place. Didn't help that I was spinning the tires on the fucking restart because of fucking asshole there. But he's also the same. I've seen him in a lot of truck races. He complains every single week about people taking him out. So that is what it is.
GTR, Francisco Diaz said, "No sorry at all. Races are not only good if you win."
Damn, that
No, fuck that piece of shit. Like, I'll remember his name.
Oh yeah.
He'll have another reason to complain about getting fucked out of a truck race. Thank you guys so much. Sorry to my sponsors about how that fucking turned out. I know we wanted to bring home a win for you guys. I am still winless on the year. Out of official races, league races, anything, I'm still completely winless on the year. And that shit's fucking weighing heavily on me. It's very fucking aggravating when you have a super long dry spell, and but it just makes me try harder
Ryan
and harder
Pittman
every fucking time.
Said, "Good run. Can't control what others do."
But I mean, I can if I send him into a fucking corner. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I'm really sorry to my sponsors that we're fucking ending up, you know, fucking empty-handed again, while having a fairly dominant car. I feel like, you know, this week I've led laps in multiple races and just fucking couldn't execute when we needed to. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Fading Chaos, the Metal Band, and my buddy Survival Viper on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you to all of our fans out there that are watching. And thank you to all of our teammates and friends and everybody in the community. Thank you, the longtime friend and teammate of ours that was looking out for us, Andrew. Thank you, dude.
Virtual hug.
Yep.
Thank you to everybody else that makes all this possible. But I'm pretty fucking pissed at James. But I see him pretty frequently. So we owe him one. Next time I see him in a truck race, I just won't let his rear tires be on the ground on a restart.
I agree with that.
But thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you to all the platforms that make all the products that we use. I'm not trying to be an asshole either. I'm not saying I'm going to wreck him. But I race people the same way they race me. And if somebody is going to be like on my ass lifting my rear tires off the ground so I can't get on the throttle on a restart, then, you know, one of the next times I race with them, they're getting the same favor right back. Because if I can't get on the gas because my tires aren't on the ground, then, you know, maybe they need the same treatment. But thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. We're going to keep streaming for just a couple minutes. But thank you guys so much for watching this full race replay recording at a later date. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright, I need to go back and look at that.
You have control.
I checked up too hard.
Okay.
And I got loose. So that was on me in turn 1.
You finish with 1.36 gallons in the fuel tank.
Like, I'll take full ownership of that one. That's not the part that I'm pissed off about. The part that I'm pissed off about is not being... Like, I was already struggling on restarts, but when you can't get on the fucking throttle... That was an amazing save. Can we look at the save, though? I was so close to the fucking wall.
might have kissed it.
No. Not even a 0x or nothing.
Oh, that was sweet. See, now that's how you drift a late model.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
That's gonna make one nice picture.
It
As much
was
as it
so fucking close. Even though I lost it, the car control to keep that gathered up. You said the 4 was pushing the 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could see the whole car wiggle. And then the leader fucking just got on it as soon as my car, like, I was trying to gather it up. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah, if you go a little farther back, you'll see where the 4 was really pushing on the 10 to get him trying to move. And he was doing that before the pace car even pulled off.
Oh, that was way further back there. But when the 4 just barely got into him, it wasn't even enough for the 10 to react.
Yeah.
I could have gotten up there a little bit closer. It's so hard to judge when you're in the car because I was trying to use the 10 as a reference point to stay beside him, but you can't get your nose in front of them.
Right. And you get the stupid black flag.
Yeah, I was holding throttle input, and then I had to back out of it slightly. I want to say we were netcoding, because I felt the car, the rear end light before the car reacted. Because right there is when I get out of it. I blipped the throttle there because I'm getting loose at that point. Where is his car in relation to mine?
That's a good possibility because he was blinking in and out a lot, so it could have been just netcode.
Problem is, if you're actively blinking in and out, you need to kind of understand, you know, the netcode.
Yeah. But I don't think anybody actually ever warned him that he was blinking.
You can see it. If you're blinking the connection flag, like, it'll be telling you that you have packet loss. Also, when you blink out for everybody else blinks out to you. So when everybody else can't see you, everybody else disappears on your screen. In most cases.
Okay.
So like whenever I've had anybody tell me that I'm blinking in and out, I see every single car on track blink out when people are saying that I blink out.
Okay.
Which means if he sees all the cars on track blinking in and out, then you know it's your connection. And if your connection is doing that and you still like start pushing on people.
Yeah, that's kind of BS.
Oh yeah, his nose was right underneath my rear end.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my rear bumper is almost on his hood pins.
Yep.
And the leader takes off.
Yeah, he gave you a nice shot there.
That's fucking aggravating. And you can see my car wiggle, and then you can see the delay of me getting on the throttle. Like, that was a big delay. Okay, that looked entirely different from the cockpit than it did on the roof cam. I'm checking that. I shouldn't have checked up as much. In the cockpit, it looked like I almost got into the 4. I thought I was going to because of that shallow entry he had. Like right there when his car backfired, it looked like all of a sudden I got to his bumper fairly quick. I also thought that he was going to push wide. Like with how shallow he goes in here.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden, bam, right there. Like I thought he was going to slide wide, and when he didn't, I thought I was going to run into him. So I tapped the brake, and when I tapped the brake, that fucking sealed my fate. I think it was a little much for the other guy to say that was stupid.
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe I'm one of the few people that'll actually check up when people look like they're fucking stopping in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because from right here, I thought I was going to run into his bumper. It looks a lot closer from inside the car than it actually is when you're looking at the roof cam. Yeah, I looked like I was so close. Yeah, because like right there, I think that's when I got hit from behind. Oh, nope. My car shook like I got hit from behind.
No, you actually got hit, I think, on the right quarter panel, because the 8 car was about to go to the apron, honestly, the way it looked.
Yeah, that's what I meant from the left rear quarter panel. Like, that's still coming from behind.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, you did get hit. He did clip you. He, like I said, it looked like he was about to try to take the apron underneath you. Like, he was really going to dive it in there.
What I'm saying is, like, right there when I grabbed the brake. Oh, shit. My brake fucking... I gotta fucking see if there's something wrong.
Yeah.
I only tapped the brake, but my fucking brake was, like, full.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it did go full. You might have to recalibrate that.
Possibly.
And that's probably why I felt like you got hit. You might have loosened up when it went up that high.
2 laps left.
Yeah, because I gave it just a little tap.
Oh, yeah, that went straight full.
I know once I was sliding, I went full, but that's because I was trying to lock it down. I did not try to go full brake there. Because I gave it like a slight little bit of a pump, but not like jabbing it really hard.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and check the dead zone settings as well, because I know even though it's a load cell brake, I've had to adjust the dead zone of it in the past. I did not mean to go full brake there. So like I was saying, this was my mistake.
Yeah.
That part was on me.
I mean, yeah, it was bad, but you saved the car and still came home 12th. So
I fucking pissed away a good race.
You did, but you brought the car home in
I
one
pissed
piece.
away a win is what I did. I pissed away a win.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
And being winless on the year fucking is eating me alive.
You were pretty damn dominant there. Led 29 laps. Yeah, I'm surprised at how good the 10 car got that run. When these tires cool down, they really do come back in. Because he really did burn up his shit.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the wear. The wear wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
The heat was.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I can't look at the fucking garage. I was gonna look to see what my tires were.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
I can. I fucking can.
Oh yeah, you have that thing.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna real quick before we fucking get out of here. Nope. Oh, I gotta. Let's open up this MU program here. It's gonna convert our telemetry files, and we are going to go to my racing folder, Motec, and come on, load. I want to say that's wrong. Well, maybe not. It says 108 laps. It says my fastest lap was lap 2, and there's no fucking way.
Sounds like everything you have is starting to fail.
No, my fastest lap was a 30.209.
Yeah.
All right.
Which I think was about halfway through.
Let's take a look at our in lap, since that's going to give us the right information. The very, very end of the in lap, and I don't want to look at the Gen 7, I want to look at super late model. And tires. So when I pulled in the pits at the end of the race, oh, those are the temperatures, not the wear. I can tell you my right rear when I pulled into the pits was 143, 143, and 144. My right front was still hotter.
Damn.
Okay. Let's see. I thought I could. I can look at all the information about the track. The track was 105 degrees. Well, the average track temp was 105 degrees at the end of the race. Yeah, I can't. Let's see if like it'll show me on like the Gen 7 workbook. Just because I want to see if any of these have wear. No. Fuck. Yeah, none of these have wear. Well, shit.
I will be right back.
Yeah, nope, none of them have wear. Well, fuck. I wanted to see what the tires looked like. But yeah, no, I can't show you guys what the tires looked like. Fortunately. Huh. Alright, well, shit. I'm fucking sweating my ass off. I was hoping Motec would allow us to look at the data. Fucking can't believe I fucked up in 1 and 2 there. God damn it. I'm pissed off at myself for making that mistake. I'm still pissed at fucking James. And we finished 12th out of 23. Oh, James lost a few spots. Well, James didn't finish top 3 either. He races truck like every single week when we're racing truck. I see him in the trucks every single week for sure. Let's take a look at the championship standings, see where we're at. 51st overall out of 784. Shitty thing about losing the I rating that I lost is that I'm gonna drop down to Division 3 next season. Right after being promoted to Division 2 for this season. So I end up moving up a division and then fucking perform worse and drop back down a division. Unless I get my I rating back up a little bit. But right now I'm gonna if I stay where I'm at right now, then I'm dropping a division. Twelfth in our division out of 103. We're almost in the top 10% of our division. Alright, so what's our next late model race and when is it? Next late model race is the week of June 17th at Slinger. June 17th. Oh shit! Yeah, since we're racing on Thursday, we're gonna be racing on my birthday, that's right. Fuck! How many laps is that? 200? So 200 laps at Slinger on my birthday. Oh boy. Let me look at my calendar so I can show you guys what we're doing the rest of the month.
Said Whataburger that night 3.
Alright, so this is our schedule. We don't have a tour mod race on Monday. I'm not streaming on Sunday because I only record. I do have to change this. We have a race over at Juice Racing on Saturday. Wait, we don't have a race over in the Armed Forces Racing League? What the fuck? When's the next race over there?
Said.
I gotta figure out my
How's
fucking
racing
schedule.
going?
Gator, we pissed away a win tonight. Two ways. Kind of. Well, 3 ways.
Gathering
3 ways.
playing.
I was leading,
Said.
I lost the lead because I
Yikes,
pushed
what
tight.
happened?
I lost the lead
104.
because I pushed tight, and
Said.
then on the
Heated
final
lead 29
restart,
laps.
the final restart of the race, somebody decided to lift our rear bumper off the ground, like right when the leader took off, or right before the leader took off. So then the leader took off while we're still trying to gather it up, and
Gathering
get the
playing.
gas pedal down.
Said. Bummer.
And then going into turn 1, the person on my inside had a shallow entry, and I really thought they were going to push wide in the center of the corner. And when they didn't, I was catching up to their bumper pretty quick. And in the cockpit view, it looked like I was closer to their bumper than I was, so I misjudged it and went to tap the brake to try to stay off their bumper, and apparently grabbed way too much of it. Because like the brake fully engaged when I was looking at the telemetry after. I didn't mean to do that. I'll recalibrate the brake pedal. I didn't really pump the brake very hard. I just gave it a little tap, and it was way more than I thought it was. So I'll have to I'll recalibrate the brake, see if that was the problem, and then other than that, I just gotta be a little bit more careful with my left foot. Because I got a little bit more of the brake than I meant to.
Said, "Sheesh, I may go down YouTube hole for erasing settings."
That got the car out of shape. When I tapped the brake, guy behind me didn't really have anywhere to go. He tried going to the apron, and he got into my left rear quarter panel, and then my car got sideways. It just so happened that it was the same guy that lifted my rear tires off the ground. But he went from like third to fifth. So he didn't get a podium either. But the guy that did that is somebody that I race against almost every single fucking week in trucks on Wednesdays. So we will meet again. And if I'm behind him on a restart, then, you know, maybe just a little bit of bumper tag to make it so he can't get on the throttle on a restart either.
Playing. Said, "Hell yeah, LMAO."
I mean, if we're going to race like that, we're going to race like that, right? I have to check this league real quick. Yeah, no, there is no... The next Armed Forces Racing League race is June 14th. Holy mother of God. Yes. I didn't realize that. Oh, fucking right, boys. So far, every race of the season has been... every race of the season has been...
Looks fun.
Every race of the season so far has been road course races. And every race the rest of the season is going to be road course races as well.
T-Dubs 104 said, "That means we don't have to get up early Saturday."
Correct. Correct. Don't have to wake up earlier than normal on Saturday. Since I don't have a race on Saturday morning. I have a race Saturday night though. Where's Discord? I need to fucking find that picture in Discord.
Gathering playing. Said,
they said to put this.
"Hell yeah, I'm pumped."
I was told to add. I was told to let people know. But Saturday night, Juiced Racing. Community night.
Gathering playing.
June 7th.
Said,
Fixed setup.
"Been
Homestead
test driving
Miami
every day
Speedway.
this week,
200
trying
laps.
to learn."
5 sets of tires. Stages are at 45, 95, and then obviously, you know, the end of the third stage is 200. Session opens at 9:50 p.m. Eastern, qualifying at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and the race is at 10:35 p.m. Eastern. There's a handful of people that are already in here on watching the stream that already know about this, that race this. But for anybody that doesn't know, go check out Juiced Racing on Twitch. I cannot do the level of fucking hype justice. So just go check out Juiced Racing on Twitch. And also, over at Juiced Racing, they have the link to their Discord community, and super cool guys. The person that runs the streaming over at on the Juiced Racing Twitch, that would be Billy Dick. Super cool dude. Fucking love racing with him. Love racing with all the rest of the Juiced Racers. And as well as I love showing up every fucking week, and I love yelling and being an absolute fucking maniac while we're on the grid. and then proceeding to try to go 3 wide as soon as I absolutely possibly can, preferably in turn 1, lap 1.
T-Dubs 104 said, "Power up L party head, power up R." Gathering playing said,
yes.
"Raise hell, praise Dale, raising hands."
Yes. Thank you, Gator. I show up to Saturday nights, and that's basically my absolute no filter nights. It's you know, I love being part of the community. I love how hyped up the series is. I love generally trying to be as like hyped up and fucking energetic and wild as possible. In most cases, the problem is normally T-Dubs, my wife, is right on the other side of the wall dealing with phone calls for work. So normally most of my schedule has to be somewhat restrained because I can't be too loud because of her being on the other side of the wall. But when she's off or when she's not on the phone, all bets are fucking off. Like we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want. If we want to yell, we'll fucking yell. If we wanna swear to our heart's content and just be fucking vulgar, foul-mouthed, and fucking yelling our head off, then we're gonna be fucking the best vulgar, foul-mouthed, screaming our head off, insane fucking person that we can be. That meme is great. Where'd you find that? Wait, you got it from Driz? Where did he post it? When did he post it? Was it a while ago? Alright, well, T-Dubs posted an amazing fucking, she's showing me right now, but she posted an amazing fucking meme in the memes channel in Discord. That's awesome. Oh wow, you're having to scroll up quite a bit. So that was a while ago, wasn't it? Oh, okay. I don't know how I missed that. Wait, that's the Safe for Work humor channel, huh? Yeah, I don't touch the Safe for Work channel. Anything that's labeled humor but's also tagged Safe for Work, generally not funny enough. Just like how almost every stand-up comedian that you ever fucking see live is not gonna have a PG fucking like
Gathering playing
show.
Said, "My algorithm on Instagram would horrify some LOL."
Your algorithm on Instagram would horrify some? Is it some big old fucking titty fucking OnlyFans models? I mean, well, you can't have so much nudity on Instagram, but or are you into some fucking gnarly ass looking fucking feet?
Gathering playing
It's okay if it's only
said,
toes.
"It's special needs, little people, and cringe videos."
Special needs,
Gathering
little people,
playing
and cringe videos.
said,
Dude,
"It's why MFAO."
Brad, I forget his last name, but he's the the midget comedian. And before any of you get pissed off that I said midget, he classifies
Gathering
himself
playing
as a midget in his comedy
said,
shows all the fucking time. If he
comedian
can say it, I can say it. Fuck off if you're mad at
Gathering
me.
playing
Mad at me for saying midget.
said, "He's coming to my town, LOL."
He's coming to town? Brad, I forget his last name. I'm awful with fucking names, man. Dude, he is funny as hell, man. He is so Brad Williams. She's looking him up on her computer right now. Brad Williams. That's who it is. Brad Williams. He is fucking hilarious. Okay, so we're fourth, or no, we're fifth
Gathering
right
playing.
now in the championship standings. So I forgot to show
Yeah,
you
he's
guys
funny.
the schedule. Oh, they don't have a schedule. I'm been trying to look for the schedule for like fucking ever, dude. I can't. My brain's not working. Anyways, next race is June 14th. But so far, like literally the entire schedule is road courses. First, like 2 or 3 races of the season have been road courses. The rest of the entire season is road courses. The only race that's not a road course where I'm gonna potentially be in my element is Indy. But it's gonna be like a 45-minute race because they only run timed races. So yeah, 45 minutes of Indianapolis Motor Speedway on the oval, and I am fucking for that shit. We're coming off of what season was it? Was it no? It wasn't last season because last season was GT3 cars. We're coming off of season. Yeah, I was season 2 champion. I started racing with them in season 1. I was season 2 champion. They were running the NASCAR scoring system, but I started in their first season with them. Air Force Gaming is a league that is open to only DoD. Just all Department of Defense. So whether that be active duty military, retired, prior, veterans, DoD employees, dependents, basically anybody under DoD is able to like authenticate on their website and in their Discord. But it's ran by Air Force Gaming, which is the official esports team of the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. Space Force. So it's been a lot of fun. I've absolutely been loving racing with them, and I've been with them since season 1. So even though Indy cars are, especially on road courses, they're too fast for me. I don't have the reaction speed for that.
That's awesome.
I'm absolute shit. I've been performing terribly. Every race has been awful. I've been finishing near dead last. But I show up to I show up to
subscription/UCLBLT1Q9YQVWHKOQFXGRQWW.
Did you hear that?
104 said that is Air Force Gaming.
Oh man. You guys like the Texas speech? That's so I don't have to read chat while I'm fucking racing. Because I'm an absolute Neanderthal that can't fucking read and drive at the same time. Actually, what it really is I get double vision pretty frequently. So, like, especially when I'm trying to look at text, I can't sit there and stare at text, especially while I'm trying to race, because my seizures are primarily stress. Stress is one of the major triggers for my epilepsy, and especially like when I'm racing as hard as I can and I'm getting my heart rate up there and I'm fucking driving the ever living piss out of the car, like I'm already so high strung and high stressed at that point that like migraines, double vision, numbness, tingling, localized like spasms and stuff like that. All of that stuff is like smaller stuff that I deal with pretty frequently when sim racing, and then other stuff like I do have fairly small seizures that are called absence seizures, so where everything kind of just
Season 3 begins Tuesday. Is that when people promote?
Season 3 begins Tuesday. No, people promote with week 1. Next week is week 13, which is normally a whole bunch of unofficial races. Have they released the schedule yet, Andrew? Do you know?
T-Dubs
No, they have
104
not that I see.
said,
anybody else out there
Sylvester
know
was
the
trying to get the butterfly.
Yeah,
Gathering playing.
I had to stop him earlier.
Said, were you born with epilepsy?
Funny thing about that gator. I didn't know that this was possible. Had no fucking clue. Did not know this was possible. But the neurologist actually told me, like, we had a sit-down conversation about it because nobody in my family has a history of it. But we do know that it can be hereditary. But it's not in my family as far back as we know of on either side. But he did say that in some situations, and it's more rare, but he did say that other things can cause, essentially, like, for a lack of a better term, like crossed wires, or like mutations where genes change, or or however the fuck he worded it, something like that. I forget exactly, like, dude, doctors talk in like scientific big words that fucking, like, I don't know. But the way he was explaining it is either trauma when I was in the military, or
playing.
whether that be
Said,
physical or
I have to talk to a neurologist
mental.
waiting for referral. I was driving home and had no idea where I was.
Because
I
he
was
said
on my street 4 houses down. Had to pull over.
Oh, damn. I understand that part. Like, there's times that I don't know what I'm doing. There's definitely been times in iRacing where, like, if I just send it off into a corner and I just go up the track and smack the wall and kind of like ride on the wall for like a second or two, and then kind of just, like, you know, fall all the way to the back of the pack and just kind of like chill and ride around. There's sometimes that might have been because I just kind of fucking did that, and then for like the next few laps I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because, like, there's times that it fucks with me on road courses more, but I don't know where the fuck I am. I don't, like, sometimes I don't even remember what track I'm at. I don't fucking remember what corner I'm in. I don't remember what side of the track I'm on.
Very bizarre. I legit thought I was in a different town and lost.
Yeah, you just
Lasted for about
lose
30
everything.
seconds.
You just lose everything, and there's sometimes, like, 30 seconds, that's a fucking lap. Like, if you're at a mile and a half or some shit like that, that's like about a lap. So for like an entire lap, you're just like, what the fuck? Like, I'll smack a wall and I'm just like, what the fuck? Why did I do that? What fucking corner am I in? You know, or like then there's other times I can't talk. There's other times where I just don't fucking know.
PTSD and other trauma can trigger the genes to change, and then with that change it activates epilepsy.
There you go. Thank you, T-Dubs. So basically, the neurologist said it could have either been physical trauma or mental trauma.
Said. That's wild.
Because he said that either, and I do have a history of head injuries, but either a history of head injuries and concussions and shit like that, and I've also had concussions on top of concussions. So, you know, but that was before we knew as much about head injuries as we do now. So, either physical trauma, especially to the brain due to head injuries, that can cause your because essentially what's happening when you're having a seizure is your brain is short-circuiting. Like, on the simplest level possible that I can explain it, essentially your brain is short-circuiting. Your brain powers everything in your body by firing off electrical signals, and your nerves carry those electrical signals to all of your body and your organs and everything. And when your brain starts firing off electrical signals that it shouldn't, because it's essentially, for a lack of a better term, short-circuiting, then that's when you get electrical signals being sent to parts of your body that shouldn't be sent to those parts of your body, and your body, like your nerves and your brain, don't understand what's going on, and your nerves obviously can't think for themselves, so they don't, so like your brain just
Gathering
fires
player
off signals,
said, well,
but
it's a bit under control.
it's not supposed to. Like, well, it's firing off signals that it's not supposed to.
T-Dubs
and
104 said, if you want to know more about epilepsy, here's a link, https://
By the way, for anybody that didn't know this, fun fact: Matt Tifft, he was a truck driver. He was a NASCAR truck driver. He raced in NASCAR
said,
for a short
I
time.
lost a friend who had a seizure driving to him mums on Thanksgiving because of it.
He had to retire from racing in the truck series. Matt Tifft was racing in the truck series and had to retire because he was having migraines while in the truck during NASCAR races. They ended up finding out that the migraines were actually due to having epilepsy that was undiagnosed that they didn't know about. He ended up having to retire from NASCAR because, well, that took his career away from him. At that point, game over. You're not cleared to race if you have epilepsy. And so funny story. He just posted a YouTube video like 2 days ago. They bought, like, him and his wife, or I'm not sure if it's his fiance or if it's his wife but him and his significant other, they bought Mansfield, the racetrack, Mansfield, that used to be a NASCAR track. They fucking bought that shit, and they're bringing it back as a dirt track. Because he said something in the YouTube video about how it would cost like $2.5 or $2.8 million or some shit like that to repave it. So they're bringing it back as a dirt track instead. But yeah, it was fucking kick ass watching that video today. So it's pretty funny that we're talking about this now. But yeah, Matt Tifft used to be a NASCAR Truck Series driver and had to retire due to, obviously medical. Wait, did they pay for the sessions yet? Oh, they fucking did. So this is the rest of the season. Indianapolis, Laguna Seca, Road Atlanta, Watkins Glen, Red Bull Ring. All right, since I got to hurry up and get the fuck out of here at some point, we're going to circle around to the conversation that we didn't end when we were talking about juice racing. Every single one of you
I love
motherfuckers.
having you guys on my face, but man, I just gotta get you off so I can fucking take a breather real quick.
Uh-huh. Thank you, whoever played that soundbite. For some reason, you guys can see it right here. OBS doesn't tell me right here.
T-Dubs 104.
Thank you, T-Dubs. I assume that was you since you posted the heart. Yes, that was a soundbite from a fucking live stream way back when I used to run VR. That's another thing. VR can and will fuck with you if you have epilepsy. The chance of it fucking with you is less if you can run a stable, nice, smooth frame rate. But if your frame rate fluctuates and everything starts getting kind of jaggedy, like for instance, my VR headset runs at 90 hertz. If your frame rate drops below 90 hertz and you have a 90 hertz refresh rate fucking VR headset, everything around you starts looking like it's running as if essentially life is a fucking life exists inside of a vacuum that is lit up primarily by strobe lights that are fucking going at different refresh rates, or well, different strobe speeds, and it makes it so you'll have a seizure. So be careful if you have epilepsy and you ever try to race in VR. Now, with that being said, at some point when I upgrade my system and I can push solid refresh rates that don't do that, I'm going to try again. And if I then continue to have seizures due to VR, then I'll just have to stop running VR entirely. But we've still got the overlays for the helmet cam. We've still got everything ready to go. So if I can get back into VR, then at a moment's notice, bam, we're back in it. Let's fucking go, baby. Anyways, what I was saying, Juiced Racing, that's our next race. I think. Hold on. Yes. Yes. So no stream tomorrow, no stream on Friday. Wait, no, tomorrow is Friday. Sorry. This calendar is fucked up because I have my calendar set up to where it resets with the weekly reset in iRacing. So Monday nights I always run tour modifieds at 7 p.m. And I run open setup tour mods and fixed setup tour mods, and I run those once a week, every single week, to try to race for points to see how good I can finish, because that is SOF night. There's no guarantee that you are going to get a points race other than Monday nights at those at the first couple time slots available when the week resets. You can sometimes catch other ones, but it's not always a surefire thing. So if you ever want to race tour modifieds and you want to be able to get official races, for sure plan on showing up to SOF night on Monday night. But yeah, so Monday night we're off. But yeah, our next race is going to be, it's not on here, but Saturday night I showed you guys that that fucking image. We are racing community night over there with the Juiced Racing community. Everybody please fucking show up. If you guys don't know what Juiced Racing is, well, man, you guys are missing out. It is a hell of a show. Like, it is a fucking hell of a show. It's great fun. And if you show up, you get to show up, and while we're sitting on the grid, you get to listen to some crazy shit. For instance, example for like this weekend, I'm going to give you guys an example. Hell yeah, we're here at Homestead Miami Speedway for 200 fucking laps. Thank you guys so much for being here. I fucking love you guys. You guys are awesome. It's fucking Juiced Racing, baby. Thank you guys so much. Raise out, praise there. Let's fucking go, baby. Woo!
T-Dubs104 said, HTTPS
if you guys want that, want a sample of that, fucking click on that link that T-Dubs posted right there. That's Juiced Racing. Go fucking check that out. Fucking send some love to Billy over there at Juiced Racing. Fucking love those guys. They're fucking awesome. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say because it's all unscripted. So I have no fucking clue until we get to like, bam, it's time to go. And then I just fucking start yelling like a raging lunatic. But that's also how I end like every single stream. We also end and go raid somebody in a hyped up fashion as well. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys.
Chef Frank Popcorn.
That's what we're going to be running on Saturday. Sunday I'm not streaming, I'm just recording, but we got the ARCS A2 Cup Series on Sunday evenings as well, which I am a chartered full-time driver with SRD Motorsports in that series. So, without further ado, please stick around. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in just a fucking second. Check this shit out. This shit's awesome. Thank you to my primary sponsor, Fate and Chaos, for doing this, and also thank you to my buddy Connor for doing this video edit on this fucking channel trailer. All right, thank y'all so much for being here. I fucking love you guys. You guys are awesome. We're gonna raid our good buddy Driz. He's currently playing Dune Awakening. He's been live for almost 3 hours. He's a super good friend of ours, also a disabled veteran. So please go over and fucking show him some love. He's supported us in the past. We know him a long time since we used to play Warframe years and years and years ago. We've been friends with him for, I want to say, like 7, 8 years or some shit like that now at this point. It's been fucking crazy. No, I think we've been friends with him since like 2014. It's been a long fucking time. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Fading Chaos, the metal band. Thank you to my buddy Survival Viper on Twitch and YouTube. Both those sponsors help us cover the cost to race in iRacing, so I'm extremely grateful for them, for their support and their belief that they put in us. I'm sorry that I haven't brought home a win at all this year for them, but it's fucking coming. We ain't gonna fucking stop. Even when we do win, we ain't gonna fucking stop. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you to all my fans out there that are watching, all this whole fucking community, all my friends, longtime friend and teammate, Andrew, who's been hanging out with us tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you to all the platforms make all the products that we use. And remember, raise up, raise down. Let's fucking go, baby. Woo!